Hello everyone, welcome to CNA, the daily newspaper analysis. So today is 6 September. So let's see what we have in store for today. This is me and my working experience. If you want to join our WhatsApp as well as Telegram channel, you can join in via the description section given below. This is the IGP program. As you all know that we are slowly enhancing our program towards the interview guidance because we will be soon seeing about the APSC mains result, and for that you have to be prepared with the ongoing interview sessions. So therefore the registration has already begun and you can join in the IGP program for your various queries in association with your interview guidance. Also, we'll be coming up live on 10 September 2023 where an extreme panelite of us, Sri Anil Swarup sir, will be taking this particular session so as to know about the greater insight about the interview program. Okay, let's start with the today's analysis. So we have got four things today mainly: the TRAI ban on selective apps, ILLUMA-T, Takahe Bird, and CBDC about the cross-border payments. So the first topic being the possible selective apps bans by TRAI. So yate kihor kotha koi ase, telecom operators, civil society groups divided over selective app banning. So aji newsot kihor kane asile, because the Department of Telecommunications floating a possibility of selective app banning such as switching off WhatsApp in a strife-riddled areas as an alternative to internet shutdowns. Aji ami janu je if I say about the TRAI, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, what is the main function of this TRAI? See, TRAI's main function is to make recommendations on matters like introducing about the telecom regulatories to some of the new service providers, even revoking license for non-compliance of terms and conditions of that particular license which has been given to the new license authorizer. Also, it has the right to measure and facilitate competition and promote efficiency, and also to facilitate their respective growth. Our Taruparat, they needs some of the technological improvements in the services which are being provided by the service provider. So in short, if I have to say, what is basically the responsibilities of the TRAI, it is to compliance everyone with the terms and conditions. You have to see about technical compatibility. Third, you have to go ahead with the quality of service and also conducting periodical surveys and timely notification the various rates associated with service providers. Okay, so Himote TRAI was promulgated into our country by the TRAI Act of 1997, which was amended back in 2000, which takes over the settlements over adjudicatory and dispute functions from the respective TRAI. Okay, so hetu karne TRAI is someone who is basically looking about the telecom sector of our country by monitoring and regulating their respective activities. So hetu karne aji yate TRAI kotha ahise aru tar uporat even internet shutdowns boli eta bostu ahise. Aji jodi moi internet shutdownor kotha kobole jao, what do you mean by internet shutdowns? See, it is an intentional disruption of the internet services in a particular area. যেটাকে আমি দেখিছিলো during the time of CAA 2019, গুৱাহাটীত যেতিয়া বহুতখিনি বেয়া অৱস্থা হৈ গৈছিল তেতিয়া ইন্টাৰনেট শাটডাউন হৈছিল. Okay, because so as to control the rapid spread of fake news from one place to the other. So therefore, internet shutdowns are a means to wipe out online communication, which directly impacts day-to-day functioning in an increasingly digital world today. Because at that point of time, jete internet shutdown hoisile, tete ki hoisile, bahut kini problems hoisile. Supposedly, peoples like Zomato, okay, Ola, Uber, ebilak bahut suffer korisile, because they directly get their customers basically through online medium only. And therefore, there is a very good impact of this internet shutdowns in the lives of the people. আজি যদি মই impact বুলি ক'বলৈ যাওঁ economic loss হয়, social disruptions হয়. Also, it may lead to various number of political consequences. And also, you can see that a good number of social implications can also be seen via such number of shutdowns. Okay. So, এনেকুৱা নহয় যে এইবিলাক লৈ পেলাই কেতিয়াও একো কেছ নহল বা কেতিয়াও সুপ্ৰিম কোৰ্টৰ বা হাই কোৰ্টলৈ একো বস্তু যোৱা নাই. You can read a case which is said to be Anuradha Bhasin versus Union of India case of 2020. A case to keriba sai loba. Because in this particular case, the Supreme Court ruled that an indefinite suspension of internet services would be illegal under Indian law, and that orders for internet shutdown must satisfy the test of necessity and proportionality. Bhal reason dibo lagibo. Without that particular reason, you cannot directly go and cut down the internet of a particular area or of a particular region. So, a case to monot rakhiba. Anuradha Bhasin versus Union of India. Because she went on to the Supreme Court even because of our local area internet getting shut down. So, etu karone aji internet shutdown jehetu ami pray dekha paise, and you can see the mapping internet shutdown outside Kashmir since 2019 hoise bahut jagat. Manipurot hoise, Manipurot to recently hoisile internet shutdown. Okay, and you can see major areas: Maharashtra internet shutdown, Uttar Pradesh internet shutdown, Rajasthan, Gujarat, developed states internet shutdown. So, hetu karone aji yate eta particular amar soli ase, even international organizations, okay, also put pressure. Supposedly, if I say about the UNO pressure the government that don't go ahead with the internet shutdowns more oftenly, because it is directly a hamper towards the human rights. So, it's basically a human right to have an open and accessible internet. So, therefore, today we have to think before going on to such activities. Okay, in a situation today where everything is getting globalized and digitalized. So, hetu karone a news to asile jihetu you have to know about the TRAI, you have to know about the internet shutdowns that we can see today in our country. So, moi jodi eta 2022 data kom, jodi moi just Jammu and Kashmir jikhon amar etia union territory. So, in 2022 there are around 49 times in Jammu and Kashmir where internet has been shut down. Aru tar pichor ahe kon, followed by Rajasthan. Even tomaloke ei map khonot dekhi sao, Rajasthan is there, which has imposed around 12 different shutdowns of internet during the period of 2022. So, ei bostu tu ahe yar. Okay, so that is the thing one should know about the amendment rules, what in which way the internet shutdown should be very much given. To ei bostu bilak ami janibole amar karone bahut essentialities hoy. So, you have to know about such things. That is very much crucial as well as very much important. Okay, chalo yate in this particular thing muk eta bostu koi dia je when I say about the TRAI er members kiman jon hoy. I know they are appointed by the government of India. Okay, so muk kobo lage je TRAIs or member kejon hoy. Supposedly chairperson thakibo, tate part time member thakibo, permanent members thakibo. Okay, so ei gute overall rough sketch to jodi moi ko TRAI er member kiman jon hoy aru kun hoy hetu muk likhi dibo para in the comment section. Okay, মই যেনেকৈ ক'লো চেয়াৰপাৰসন হ'ব পাৰে, হোল টাইম মেম্বাৰ হ'ব পাৰে, পাৰ্ট টাইম মেম্বাৰ হ'ব পাৰে, তো টোটাল কাউণ্টটো কিমান হয় মোক সেইটো কৈ দিবা. ওকে, চলো কামিং টু দিছ নেক্সট টপিক, কুৱেশ্যন দিয়া আছে এটা চাই ল'বা. ILLUMA-T. Okay, ILLUMA-T. So NASA will attempt to communicate via lasers from the International Space Station. ILLUMA-T. So যেতিয়া মই ISS বুলি কওঁ, International Space Station, we all know about International Space Station. কেতিয়াবা গৈ পেলাই নাসাৰ ৱেবছাইটত গৈ পেলাই তোমালোকে নোটিফাই মি বুলি এটা অপচন থাকে, তাত নিজৰ নম্বৰটো বা ইমেইল আইডিটো ৰেজিষ্টাৰ কৰি থৈ দিব পাৰা. যিটো কোঅৰ্ডিনেটছত তোমালোক থাকা সেই কোঅৰ্ডিনেটছৰ ওপৰত ISS খন কেতিয়া আহিব হেতু ডাইৰেক্টলি তুমি আধা ঘণ্টা মানৰ আগত নোটিফিকেশন পাই যাবা. You can check it going to the NASA's website and you can even see live ষ্টাৰ টাইপৰে দেখিব এনেকৈ মুভিং হৈ থকা ওপৰত সো এইটো তুমি লাইভ চাব পাৰা যে ISS খন আজি মূৰৰ ওপৰত আছে মোৰ য'ত আছো মই য'ত আছো তাৰ ওপৰত ISS খন গৈ আছে so you can see this thing okay so NASA will attempt to communicate via lasers from the International Space Station so what is this ISS so it's a space station or a habitable artificial satellite in the low Earth orbit okay মোক কৈ দিয়া low Earth orbit is how much far from the Earth surface কিমানখিনি জেগালৈকে আমি low Earth orbit to আমি কওঁ from zero I am telling from the Earth surface low Earth orbit to আমি কিমানলৈকে গন্তি কৰো so we know that this ISS is the first component which was launched into orbit in around 1998 and now ISS is now the largest human-made body in the low Earth orbit and ISS to it circles the Earth in around roughly 92 minutes 92 minutes of ever Earth or circle karibe okay and it completes 15.5 orbits per day এবিলাক বহুত ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট বস্তু হয় এবিলাক লিখি লবা কোবাত and do remember কেতিয়াবা এবিলাক MCQs তো আহি যাব so কি কলো মই যে 92 minutes এটা সার্কেল মাৰি হেক কৰি দিয়ে ISS and also it completes 15.5 orbits per day very important আৰু এই ISS program to it's obviously it's not that USA has launched this ISS program this ISS program is a joint project between participating space agencies like the NASA US Roscosmos Russia JAXA Japan ESA Europe and CSA Canada আৰু এই যদি মই কওঁ ISS কেতিয়ালৈকে অপাৰেট কৰিব till 2030 and even NASA now is saying that it will decommission ISS by 2031 okay so that is very important you should know and it was basically a $100 billion project that can be seen at that point of time so it is very important hoy this topics so you have to see about the ILLUMA-T yate koa goise ISS or logot directly relation koribo okay through lasers okay you have to know about such things so etia jodi moi ILLUMA-T kotha kong tetia hole what basically is this so it's a groundbreaking technology demonstration through the integrated LCRD low Earth orbit user modem and amplifier terminal and we know that it will be secured to an external module on the ISS to conduct its demonstration with the laser communications relay demonstrations in LCRD and it will benefit ki hobo this will enable missions to transmit more data in a single transmission so hetu karone aji through laser we can send more data and that is why this thing is very important okay so etu ami sabo lagibo okay that is one of the important element when we are talking about this one that is ILLUMA-T aru tar logot ISS or bostu ase okay so eta question dia ase sai loba next Takahe Bird so prehistoric Takahe Bird were thought to be extinct but they have returned to the wild so kiman morom laga with a colorful so you can see that the Takahe Bird once thought to be extinct has made a remarkable comeback in New Zealand's South Island so jeta mo South Island boli ko New Zealand has got two important islands eta North Island eta South Island North Island and South Island is separated by which strait hetu mo comment section at koa okay New Zealand khon upor ekhon eneka ase tolot ekhon eneka ase eta majot eta strait ase this strait is known as what hetu mok kobo lage in the comment section okay so therefore today this particular species we have seen that they have got a unique environment which is basically needed to them aru he environment nuhua hoi joa karone they were thought to be extinct but etia aku jetia ami recently a extinct jitu bird hoy etu ami notun ke dekhisu so that is very much important and it is hailed as one of the world's rarest creatures native to New Zealand okay and therefore the reintroduction of this bird that is seen in the environment jitu 1898 formally declared extinct boli koa goisile so it's very important today when we are talking about these things so aji a bird to bahut khini khasiyat ase large stout birds with vibrant plumage okay our advantage of simultaneous elections so we can see that here the size lifespan diet ebla gute khini bostu aji conservation jikhini effort kora goise a conservation efforts or karone bahut beshi bhal So without these things, it would have been difficult for this bird to come back to the wild again. Okay, so Azi, yate jihetu ami South Island kotha pati asu. So New Zealand aims to eliminate damaging introduced predators like lads, possums, and stoats by 2050. Jar karone eblak birdsor eta hamper hoy. Okay, so today the New Zealand's Department of Conservation manages the Takahe recovery program, which has saved the species from the brink of extinction. Okay, aru etu mainly kot pai ase, mainly the Takahe Valley and the Kahurangi National Park. Okay, so you should also study about this national park of New Zealand, which is known as Kahurangi National Park. Okay, aru mainly South Island ase. Okay, so today we have seen that this is a very good step that has been taken by New Zealand for a revival of subspecies in the coming time, which has been launched or which has been said to be extinct back then in the 19th century. Okay, so questions diya ase eta sai loba. Lastly to this topic, CBDC to ease in cross-border management. So CBDC boli kole ki hoy jay? Central Bank Digital Currency. So what is this? So CBDCs are digital form of paper currency, and unlike cryptocurrencies that operate in a regulatory vacuum, and these are legal tenders which are issued and backed by a central bank, which we are saying it to be the RBI. Okay, so therefore today what is the main objective of the CBDC? So the main objective is to mitigate the risks and trim cost in handling physical currency. Main jetu motto hoy. And today we have seen that because of this CBDCs, there has been a combination of traditional and innovative build-ups so as to handle various number of currency challenges. But yes, we have got some challenges too also, such as we have even got the privacy concerns. Okay, but overall, if I have to say about CBDCs, so they can make cross-border payments very much efficient. So when we talk about cross-border payments, so Aji, jodi moi cross-border payments or kotha ko, so there are various hurdles one is facing when we are going in for cross-border payments. Today, if I have to see about some of the hurdles, I can say it is fragmented and truncated data formats, complex processing of compliance chains that can be seen, limited operating hours, then also technologically platforms that can be seen, funding that bhalke no hoy, weak competition hoy, a gute problems bilak dekha jay. And therefore today, though we have got good benefits out of this CBDC to go ahead with this cross-boundary agreements, but still ami kisuman dekhisu je yate jikhini problems ami dekha pua goise, he problems kini CBDC help out koribo pare to ease out. And that is very important once you are talking about this cross-border scenario. Okay, because cross-border scenario is a very complex task. Both complex task hoy data. Because we can see that in this particular cross-border transfers, the cyber risks are a very much potential. Cyber risks bahut besi ho pare. Okay, and even the policies of the other country can also give us a staggering effect on our currency. So, a problems bilakor karne today we are directly giving this mandate to CBDC, who will look after this particular inter-country transfers, which will make the transfers easy and very much viable in the upcoming times. Okay, so hekine a main bostu asile about the CBDC, which we all know about that it's basically a central bank digital currency. Okay, and we all know that RBI has proposed even some of the amendments recently, which would enable even to launch the CBDC in the upcoming times more accurately. So, a bostu khini karone ami CBDCs to aji dekho je the CBDCs can be or it can be very much sensitive in nature, but the government have to carefully think about the regulatory design that is basically under the mandate of CBDC. Okay, so a bostu khini amar CBDC karone bahut besi importantly amar lage. Okay, CBDC under even blockchain technology so kumai thake kintu hetu okoman jani thoba. Okay, moi kiman likhi disu about CBDC, so ebilak important hoy, so ebar PDF kon bhalke sai loba. Okay, total facts: 427th Madhavdev Tithi. So we all know about Madhavdev, who was born in around 1489, okay, at Baligrama in Lakhimpur district of Assam. Okay, and even there is a famous Pukuri, Letego Pukuri, where this person has got its birth within. Okay, so আজি we all know 427 death anniversary আমি just পালন কৰিলো. Okay, so 1489-1596, also known as Mahapurush, is one of the most popular Vaishnava saints of Assam, was an important preceptor of Ekaharna Nam Dharma. Okay, so তেখেত কাৰ ষ্টুডেণ্ট আছিল, ডিচিপল আছিলে শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱ, মহাপুৰুষ শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱ. Okay, আচ্ছা, তোমালোকে ইয়াতে মাধৱদেৱৰ কথাই কৈ আছো যিহেতু মই, can you name some of the dramas which have been written by Madhavdev? Okay, আৰু তেখেতৰ এখন লাইক ঘোষা আছে যিটোক আমি কৈ আছো নাম ঘোষা বুলি. Okay, so নাম ঘোষাখনৰ আৰু এটা নাম কি হয় সেইটো মোক কমেন্ট সেকশনত কোৱা. কি কি ক'ব দিলো? ড্ৰামা written by Madhavdev and নাম ঘোষাৰ another name. Okay, which is very important and আগতে এটো প্ৰিলিমছত আহি পাইছে. Okay, next prelims test আৰু এটা adopt a heritage 2.0 and e-permission portal. So এটোৱে কি কৰে? So obviously it will seek to invite the corporate stakeholders to enhance amenities and monuments by utilizing their respective corporate social responsibility funds. Okay, আৰু এই portalটোৱে কি provide কৰিব? It will provide them with a comprehensive detail about the monuments that are available for adoption, including every type of assessed that is basically should be taken over by them. Okay, so এটো কোনে লঞ্চ কৰিছে? Ministry of Tourism এ কৰিছে in collaboration with কাৰ লগত? Ministry of Culture and Archaeological Survey of India. Okay, আৰু এটো লঞ্চ কেতিয়া কৰা গৈছিলে? September 2017, যেটো ফাৰ্স্ট প্ৰগ্ৰাম আছিলে on the World Tourism Day. World Tourism Day কেতিয়া হয় মোক কমেন্ট সেকশনত কোৱা. Okay, এতিয়া কি কৰিছে? 2.0 program, revamped program, adopt a heritage scheme. Okay, so এটো বহুত important হয়, চাই লবা. This is our academic team and this is a CNA team that we have got. Thank you all for today.